Hello and welcome to the walkthrough for the Daily Telegraph Prize crossword on Saturday 9th of October, number 29,802. Let's start with the across ones. Most heated, feeling of dread about boundless grief. So it's going to mean most heated. Feeling of dread is angst about boundless grief. So it's bound, take the edges off grief. That goes in and you get angriest for most heated. Eight across, leave vet interminably holding a pet. So it's get rid of the end of vet. And a cat going in gives us vacate for leave. Nine across, engineers likely to be trustworthy. Well, we know that engineers is often RE for Royal Engineers. And likely could be liable. And if you're reliable, you're trustworthy. 10 across, pleased with oil eye cooked up. So if you're pleased, you're glad. Oil eye, anagram of that gives us gladioli, full of plants. And then 11 across, somewhat gruffly, in general, quitting hurriedly. It's in the words, this one. Quitting hurriedly if you're flying off. You're quitting hurriedly. And so it's going to be flying. 12 across, doubtfully 8 up, most of foul stew. So 8 and up, and most of foul, not the L at the end. Anagram of that gives us pot au feu for French stew, beef stew, I think. Sorry for the pronunciation there. 13 across, auditor. This isn't auditor as in finances, it's auditor as in ears. So the board ship is a liner, and then finally here's his S, and half of text is T and E. Going in gives us listener for auditor. 16 across, some get hanky out, so it's in the words again. If you get a present situation, if you get given a present, you better say thank you. 19 across, grass protecting ring broke with established customs. Grass is going to be reed, and ring, if you give somebody a ring, you might give them a bell. And that goes in reed, and it gets rebelled for broke with established customs. 21. Picture of old cold. So old is O, C is cold. A farm worker could be a serf in olden times. Going backwards gives us fresco for a picture. And 23 across, rarely it could be. So anagram of rarely it associated with writing is literary. 24 across, disease in fruit recurring, we hear. This is a deficiency disease of vitamin B. It's berry, homophone for fruit. It's a very nasty disease, that. 25 across, hang around and fake illness where mum goes. I think we had this one a few weeks back. Fake illness is malinga. Get rid of ma, mum goes, which gives us linger. And the last one across, move fast, don't do this with something unpleasant. It's going to be step on it. If it was something unpleasant like dog dirt or something, you wouldn't want to step on it. Let's do the down ones then. Swell, dance, circle, working. It's going to mean swell. A dance could be a ball. Circle is just O, and then if something's working, it's on. It gives us balloon for swell. 2 down, reportedly prohibited. So this is a homophone. If something's prohibited, it's banned. A joker could be a wag. Having as topic, the topic, what's it on? So it gives us bandwagon for fashionable movement. And 3 down, start, short dates. Well, if you date somebody, you can say you see them. Short, so get rid of the last E and C. And then we have posh fellow as a toff, and that is set off for start. And now this is a biggie. 4 down, farmer, a good country dweller, welcomes international school. AG for a good. Country dweller, in this case, is going to be a ruralist. Welcomes international I, and then the school is going to be cult. And it's going to give us agriculturalist. 5 down, swimmer, ultimately recognising as G. Mature is old. Following, I think there must be an F, is H for heart, gives us goldfish for a swimmer. 6 down, country's supporter half-heartedly. So a supporter is an ally. Half, get rid of half the heart, get rid of one of the L's, and that's supporting IT for computer technology for Italy, for the country. 7 down, refusal to speak, writer's license, anagram of license is going to be silence. 14 down, inquiring into pound. Pound is often L, isn't it, in crosswords? A public showing could be an expo. A clique could be a ring. An L going into that gives us exploring for inquiring. 15 down, novice with inclination for dialect of German. Novice, you can talk about a tyro, can't you? A young tyro as a novice. An inclination is a lean, and the dialect of German is going to have to be Tyrolean. Bit of a tough on that if you don't know tyro. 17 down, seasons yield unusual haste, that's hour of haste. Gathering RV for right volume, gives us harvest for seasons yield. 18 down, king, troubled fellow, this is going to have to be Ned for troubled fellow. King's going to be Lear. Ned Kelly, troublesome fellow. I don't know if that's a wider meaning, but it's going to be learned for acquired knowledge. 20 down, British at last go. So B for British, last go is O. Teetotal is TT. Before the Parisian is L. Gives us hit the bottle, you might have got a drinking bout. And the final one, work hastily, superficially read is skim. P for page, nice easy one to finish. It's going to be skimp for work hastily. And another one done. Hope you enjoyed that. Keep on crossing. See you again soon.